right. So, when we last left our group, they had snuck up upon a combat that was being waged between hobgoblins and some giant wasps. And they were kind of trying to decide what to do. They had met with a group of, savage kind of people from the Stonehell, and they had kind of pointed them in a southerly direction as to where the hobgoblins are coming from. And they chose to follow that, and it seems to have rewarded them. Last episode, we had the miraculous miracle, where Horus was forged into a better being, and everyone kind of got some cool gear to help them out with the stuff. And for the people at home that are watching, this is what everyone's stuff does. I'm putting it on the screen. Actually, I don't know if you guys can see that now that I think about it. So right now, I'll just say it. So Thondan's axe, it's still +1/+1, but it can cast heal 1 time a week on him. So just heal him right back up. Oakenshield's sword now basically acts as a mace of disruption. So it is an extreme slayer of undead. So that's pretty good. Vance got basically counts as chainmail. Like he basically got featherlight chainmail. So he can have armor but still be able to cast. And
all the fashionable wizards are wearing it.
Yes, all the fashionable wizards and halflings are wearing it. So Hagurtha got plate +1. It also gives her a +3 reaction adjustment with gnomes and dwarves due to how amazingly cool craftsman it has done. For what is it? Horus, he's just a freak. That was kind of his thing, that he was, just that kind of a guy, And then the Rifon got a bow, and the bow basically duplicates anything that's fired through it. So if he fires 1 arrow, it becomes 2 arrows. Though it does not work on things that are not meant for a bow. So you can't duplicate, like, healing potions to be one that we have all recently discussed.
If we fire a small explosive on the end of an arrow through that, will it duplicate?
You can try.
I told you we're gonna have to go to the laboratory when we're done finding the hobgoblins and start poking stuff with sticks to see what we can get away with.
Yeah. You guys have a lot of gear that you haven't. You have a lot of things that you haven't researched, or you got a lot of stuff. So yeah, whenever you get some downtime, you guys are gonna have a rush of stuff.
Bring me the Olympics, Rifon. We have work to do.
Hopefully
Ryan,
this bow will treat me better than the last one.
It's true.
Ryan.
Yes.
Is Tasso's sword a +5 against undead?
No, it is now a +1/+1 sword that acts as a mace of disruption, which is
because
awesome.
I thought it had a +3 against stuff that were weak to fire.
It did, but it's now been reforged, and now it has a new effect.
Oh,
so it used to be really good versus anything with fire, plus it had like a little undead kick to it. Now it is like an undead slayer. Like it is It is very good versus undead. So basically, if it's
dead, baby.
So versus undead is double the damage.
Yep.
If they're under 10 HP, they gotta do a death saving throw, if I'm understand.
Yep, or they blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get sucked into the positive sphere, or whatever it is, the positive
plane of positive energy.
The plane of positive energy, yeah. Actually, I think it severs the connection that they have with the plane of negative energy. I think that's
even better.
That's what it does. It's a disruption.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. So, but there you go. So yeah, it's a mighty undead slayer these days.
Can I inscribe a rune and like bless it without that 3rd level spell?
No, not yet. You're gonna have to wait till you get the 3rd level spell.
Well, that's a shame.
To clarify that point, did Horus have like some kind of rune inscribed on his armor or on himself already that you can use with it? Because I know that you're all full of fancy, like, filigree and forge stuff.
Yeah, I'll say for the purposes so that you can activate them, the 2 runes that you know, because that's a very specific thing to know a rune, those are both on your armor.
Okay, awesome.
So you can then use the second level spell to activate them.
Awesome.
Okay. So let's do. So in game it's April 11th, and the time is 6:30 in the PM. All right.
And we are beset by enemies.
But they're wasps, so I don't know. That was relatively good.
Nobody, you know what? Nobody. I made a bee thing earlier, and like it's a wasp, Billy. Get it. Get your wasp straight.
Well, I wasn't that hard.
I'm just sensing a theme here, is all.
If y'all want, go ahead and pull your characters in up here in their marching order, because this is basically where you're at.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
y'all got it. Go ahead.
Back him up, so they should be crammed in here.
All right.
I'm assuming I'm up front.
Vance, weren't you supposed to be in the middle with a girth in the back? And we have Thondon up front, or are we?
You're Thondonless because he's not here. So.
Oh, we are Thondonless.
Well, you're big and beefy, and are you like healed up? Okay, you're ready to crush, right?
I have 18.
Get on up there.
Thondon,
show what you're made of.
What are you doing?
Thondon is he's guarding your escape.
So,
while he's skiing,
he's a stand-up guy.
You know, that's what he does. So I know over the Discord, you guys had kind of come up with 3 different possibilities that you were thinking about doing in this scenario. Which of those 3 things are you doing?
Now that I'm looking at this map and we're 20 feet away from the hobgoblins and can't possibly not have been seen by them, I think it may limit our possibilities somewhat.
They have not seen you yet. They're busy worried about the wasps that are in front of them, so they really haven't seen you. This is you guys kind of coming around the corner. I just want your figures on the board to know roughly the order, so that you guys are at. Actually, I'll do this. I'm gonna move y'all to the side. So y'all are basically a little bit farther back in the hallway, but this is the hallway that you're gonna be kind of peeking around to see what happens. And so I'll let y'all come in as you see fit. If that makes it a little better.
I want to ready my crossbow.
Okay. Yeah, already my what is it, cross launcher? But you guys just want to sit here and wait.
Here, since it's hobgoblins, I'm gonna make my way to the back of the group.
That's fair.
I honestly am a fan of the let them kill the bees and then kind of see if. Look, man, I'm a wizard, not a entomologist.
I believe
entomologist. So I'm a fan of hey, let's sneak back up the hallway back the way we came and hide out in one of these side rooms and wait for them to kill the bees and walk past us, and then we can follow their hobgoblin tracks back to their base.
I say we should just wait here.
Yeah, because if anyone was going to be following them, you're the only one without heavy armor.
No, we're not going to follow. No, they're on patrol, probably moving away from their base. Otherwise, we would run into them heading to, they came in through the south of this room, right? Because the bees are here. So they're probably headed to the north of this room. So if we can get up to one of these other rooms we just went in and hide out and just be real still and quiet, let them kill the bees and walk past, wasps and walk past, We just head south and follow their big hobgoblin armor tracks through all the dust and muck and crap, and follow them back to where they came from.
Yeah, that could work. That could definitely work.
Option 3 was we beat the crap out of him, capture one, and I mind warp him with charm. But no. That's up to y'all.
That seems like if all else fails, we'll fall back to that one.
If all else fails.
So I'm thinking a little discretion, a little stealth, a little subterfuge.
Yeah, but we should probably see how they handle themselves against 4 wasps.
Well, and if the wasps kill them, then whatever. We can still follow their tracks back, and there'll be like 2 less wasps because they already fought some hobgoblins.
But again, if the wasps kill them, we have to deal with wasps.
Yeah, instead of wasps and hobgoblins.
Yeah. Alright. So, I guess we wait, right?
So if we can we look at the world map again real quick?
Sure.
Ryan, dungeon map.
Let me grab it.
Also, Ryan, how many of each have fallen? Like, can we see corpses on the ground?
None. So this is
it's
you
a fresh battle. Okay.
Yeah, you basically walked upon this like as it started. I think this is the one. Yeah, this is it.
So, wonder if hobgoblins are. Oh, that's not good.
Oh, also, around what time was it?
6:30 p.m.
Alright.
He said.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, do we want to go and hide in the wind room?
I think we want to go. No, we want to hide We want to hide over here because we want to be downwind from them.
Well, so if we're in the wind room and we're behind the obelisk, then the wind won't blow. It's coming like this thing, right?
Yep.
Ryan,
in the
will it?
middle of the room.
Weather vane. The pillar.
If
with the wind
if we're
carving,
behind the pillar,
the
if
room
we're behind
with-
the pillar, will our scent go down the hallway?
You don't know that because you haven't seen the pillar activate, so you don't know what it does. So that's kinda-
I thought it was.
We haven't Wait, it's not active.
I thought it was like pulling, like creating wind and blowing it into the thing.
It was no. This thing was ever so slightly just kind of like moving, but it's not like active. Like it wasn't doing anything at that moment.
Oh.
We completely misread that then.
Sorry,
We thought that it was generating wind and blowing it throughout the joint.
No, you can make that assumption, but it didn't do it in front of you. So there was definitely wind that happened, but you would probably guess that it might do it in intervals.
Well, anyway, I like this option because they may be going this direction. And I don't actually know how good a hobgoblin sense of smell is, but we'll be real quiet about it. And it stinks like crap down here, and we're like covered in all that ghoul funk. We're in that room anyway, and we haven't had a bath. So, like, odds are we're going to be okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, wind room, weather vane room, and that room that has the eyes with the scrolls in it.
I don't want to go in there and sit and have the eyes looking at me, judging me.
You know. They do that. All right, so y'all go over here boop, 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 and hide. Specifically back there behind the monolith. Let me see something. Okay, and all right. You can faintly hear the noises of battle. I rolled out this combat before. Before I assumed you guys were probably just going to let them all fight each other, so I was like, I'm going to roll that ahead of time, so that way we don't have to sit here and let Ryan roll all those dice. So combat happens. You hear the noises, basically you hear a lot of phrases in Hobgoblin of as they're doing things. Who speaks Hobgoblin? The elf speaks Hobgoblin, or
the dwarves? I think.
I do.
The elf does. I think.
I do.
Yeah, because elves and hobgoblins are natural enemies. So you know that these are pretty professional hobgoblins. Like they're issuing commands and things like that when they fight that are very reasonable. they're not like, orcs or goblins where their tactic is like, let's just throw as many bodies as we can at the situation and eventually we'll kill it. This is kind of they're using tactics. They're guarding each other's flanks and like calling out each other's names, like Gorferon, like behind you, and then like the guy like, I've got you, and stuff like that. They refer to each other as brother a lot, like brother, look at this, and so they're doing that kind of a thing. Eventually it calms down. Like, you don't hear the battle sounds anymore. And then they start having kind of polite conversation. You start hearing them basically saying, like, well, that wasn't so bad. Like, you hear, the sounds of them cleaning weapons. Also showing, like, that they take pride in their weapons. They take pride in their, like, their appearance. And then, yeah, you start hearing them walk. And coming up, they're coming up the hallway towards y'all, towards here. So you hear that.
I want to ready my crossbow.
Okay. Your crossbow is readied.
Yeah, I'll ready my cross launcher as well, just in case.
So I'm gonna put a marker. That's them. And they start heading this direction.
I'll ready my bow as well, in case we couldn't hear. Right.
So they head off that direction. I don't know what y'all want to do at that point, because they're going out of sight.
So I say we give it a 60 count, and then sneak our way down.
You guys want to go down? Yeah, right?
Then head down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down through 26 and see what they did to the wasps.
So you get into this room, and there are 4 dead wasps. You don't see any dead hobgoblins.
That's a problem. Is there anything else in here? Like any flourishes or anything?
Like a wasp's nest?
Yeah.
No, not specifically in this room. There's not a wasp nest. It's got a vaulted ceiling, and pretty much it's just like a chamber that you would walk through. A lot of times it would be for decor, like you might put a tapestry on both sides of the wall or something like that. Just like a room that you walk through that's artistic.
Can shining the light up to the roof, there's no hidden mud dauber nest or something up under the eaves, nothing like that?
No.
Okay.
Generally, you would probably hear that a little farther off. You would hear like the buzzing, if there was a fair amount of them. This is probably some sort of scouting patrol or something to go out and get food. I guess wasps are carnivores, so yeah, they're going out to kill and get something to eat.
These things have venom sacs on them, right?
They have poison stingers.
Yeah. Can I just guys?
Yeah, get the stingers. Maybe I can make them into bows when we get back to town.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Not bows, but arrows.
Just poison arrows.
No, you want to use poison?
Hey, listen, if it's naturally occurring poison that you don't have to buy from a very suspicious lady.
Yeah.
So, you're going to try to pull the stingers out of these wasps?
How long would that take?
Probably 10 minutes.
You guys want me to just pick up the wasps and put them in my bag or something?
Yeah, let's do that.
Just pick up the corpses and put them in. And I'm going. Can we just behead them first, just to make sure that they aren't gonna?
They're dead. They're definitely
okay.
Dead.
Okay.
You'll notice with the hobgoblins, they confirm kills. Like, they might have swatted it to the ground, but then they either decapitated it or ran it through to make sure that it was nice and dead.
Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll just be putting that in the party's collective pile.
Yeah, we could do that.
Because I'd rather not put that into my inventory. I just have 4 rotting.
Well, you're the one. Even if it's in the collective pile, you're carrying them.
Yeah, I guess because I'm obviously the strongest, and that makes me the
Well,
and
they're yours.
Yeah.
These hobgoblins are much smarter than our average foe. We need to be very careful here.
Yeah.
Agreed. Quietly then, onward.
Okay, so reveal. You get a nice turn in the road as you guys are coming down. Once you get to this point in the hallway, you will notice that there is a room just below you. Oh, reveal. And you also notice that it comes to a 3-way T-junction there just below it as well.
So carefully moving forward, if our elf and our dwarf want to give it to the old demi-human listen.
Lissy-loo? Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Pathetic human ears cannot detect the frequencies of our enemies.
Are we gonna roll that, or is Ryan rolling that?
I'm rolling it.
All
right. So you guys spend a little while just standing there listening, trying to get a feel for the thing, or get a feel for the area. I'm going to count what you guys did back there as your 10-minute rest, because you guys kind of hung out for 10 minutes, basically waiting for the group to walk by. So I'm going to give you that as your rest period right now. And then, but you don't hear anything. Neither one of you. It seems pretty darn, silent.
You guys want to head in or look in at least? Like I can, like the
Pop my head in.
yeah, heat vision, man.
So when you pop your head in to take a look real quick, the room appears completely blank, but there's a cool spot like in the middle of the floor, and it's slightly ripply.
Oh, water. Cool. You guys want me to pop my head in?
Let's take a look, man.
All right. I pop my head in because my head is the light.
Yep. So open up, and the room it's a small kind of bare room, but in the middle of the floor there's a small puddle of black grease.
Oh.
We should probably not go in though.
So there's nothing else in the room except for that puddle?
I want to check the roof, the ceiling.
Okay, you take a shine up to it. Nothing up there. There's no drip or anything like that. So for the puddle, you would expect maybe you would look up and oh, it's leaking or something like that. But no, nothing like that. So it's just a strange black puddle. It doesn't take up the whole room. It's just maybe a foot by a foot around the middle of the floor.
I say we give it the old 10-foot poke.
I say we don't do anything of the sort. I say we leave it and don't touch it.
I was just gonna toss one of my bugs near it.
I again think that may be too much of a thing to do.
But why don't we get one of Fence's cigarette and just toss it in?
Hey, maybe. How fancy are those cigarettes?
Well, the tobacco's pretty fancy, but they're just roll-ups.
You want me to
is there anything else of note in the room other than this little puddle guy? There's not a glistening magical chalice in the middle of the grease puddle, perhaps.
No, and it's very thin. It's not like it's a deep puddle. It's very like surface level. So I'm talking. It's not even. It's probably an eighth of an inch deep, if you could call that deep. It just looks like it looks like a smear almost of grease on the ground.
Like if someone just mopped the floor, a dry mop.
Something.
Yeah, I think a dwarf should go in.
Possibly.
Well,
Here.
Odds
let
are
me just roll one of my pill bugs in. Let me just roll one of my pill bugs in. Ryan, are my pill bugs constantly just like? Do I have more pill bugs than I like started with?
No, you just have a few in a sack. They're just pill bugging.
Those poor guys.
Just,
all right, so I've got either it's a very tiny ooze of some kind, or maybe it's like, well, it could just be a grease spot. But option 3 is it's like not quicksand, but quick stone that you could like, either you fall through it or it's like a portal or something. Feeling something along those vibes. So let's see what happens to poor Pillbug.
Yeah, let me just roll one of my pill bugs towards it.
Okay. So you roll a pill bug, it kind of rolls into the grease, and it just kind of starts walking around. It might be nibbling on the grease.
I guess I'm just... Guys, should I go in and get my pill bug?
Let me do it.
Yeah. You do it.
I second the dwarf. Yeah.
The fearless Oaken Shield strides forward.
I go in, but like before I go in, kind of check the walls and make sure there's like nothing inside.
Here, I'm gonna ready my bow as well as he's doing that.
Are you gonna spend the 10 minutes taking a look around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess.
And
we shouldn't hang out too much longer after this. Those hobgoblins may be coming back too.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So go ahead and roll your detect construction tricks.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, so you're not sure, but you go up there and you kind of see the grease and you smell it. And you recognize it. It's some sort of like mechanical lubricant. It's definitely something you've smelled before, like with machine works and things like that have been in your dwarven homelands and stuff like that. It smells like workman's grease, like something you would grease something up that you want to keep doing a job.
So it's kind of like a engine oil.
Yeah, I'm talking. It's not nearly as modern as that, but yes.
Yeah.
Where is there which box is the oil spot?
It's pretty much in the back corner, that kind of area.
All right. Does he have my pill bug?
Do you give him a pill?
I grabbed it. Yeah, I grabbed it.
So you hand it back. Yeah. It tries to jump back to you. It formed an attachment. It really likes dwarves. But, yeah.
Gentlemen, I don't want to spend too much time here, but I'm wondering if there's some sort of hidden portal or doorway or something.
Listen,
kind of lubricant could be for a swinging mechanism, something like that.
Should we search through the boxes for a little while?
Sure. Yeah, I'm down.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Search through the boxes with you.
Give it the full
effect. We should probably have Hagurtha standing guard.
She will keep an eye out, certainly.
Isn't there another room over here?
Yeah.
There's something, a hallway or a room. So
can I pop my head over there?
I'd rather go with Oaken Shield. Yeah, that seems like a better adventure.
Okay. So you guys are gonna go that way. So you're not searching the room.
Me and Flashbang is going there. I'm not sure about the other people.
I will.
Got a feeling.
So I'll tell y'all what's over there. So that a few of y'all are over there. So I'm going to just put the marker there, but note that a few of you are over here. So what we will do is we'll start with the people in 38. So you guys are kind of searching, and then your hunch, Vance, is correct. Like, you're over there and you're like, there's something that's got to be here. And you start feeling around, like on the floor and everything like that, and you notice that there's kind of a panel that you click down and then it slides over, and then you see a bunch of that grease there, and that grease keeps so the panel can move side to side.
Awesome.
Peering into the crevasse. It's like a small opening. It's not like a big door or anything.
It is, yeah, it's a small opening. It's like a it's a small opening, and it leads to a tunnel, and you would have to like get in and crawl into the tunnel.
Unless you're a dwarf.
Thus the grease, I suppose. Can we
Which
kind of?
direction does it lead?
But oh crap! I can't.
Which
I'm not
direction does it lead, Ryan?
It goes north.
Horace, bring your light over here. See how far you can shine it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna peek down inside of it and look.
Vance also very specifically carries a bullseye lantern, not a regular lantern. So if that will help.
Yep. So you can take a look. It's about that long.
And what's on the far end of it? Another.
It looks like it dead ends.
I think I'm a bit too large to go in there.
So while y'all are doing that, I'm gonna go to the other group, the dwarf and the elf, and you guys basically come and you peer down the hallway, and in front of you, there's a you're walking, and you both have like that heat vision that's kind of going on, so you can kind of see in the dark. There's definitely something where that D is. There's something on the ground. It doesn't look like it's moving or anything like that. It doesn't look like it's got the heat that it would be alive, but it's definitely there. There's something there, but without getting closer or having actual light, it's kind of difficult to make out what it is.
I gently nudge the back of Oakenshield, is like pushing him towards it. Hey, you want to check that?
I want to ready my crossbow and kind of start slowly walking up to it.
Okay. The closer you get to it, it appears to be a satchel.
Okay.
You should probably watch out for traps.
I want to. Now, could I stand like the next square over, right, and use my sword to kind of like slide it over towards me?
Well, you'd have to be in the same square with it because the squares are 10 feet. Your sword is not 15 feet long. But yeah, you can definitely try to pick it up by your sword, though. I don't have a problem with that.
How about with my pole? I got a 10-foot pole.
You do have a 10-foot pole, so you can poke it with the pole. You poke it with the pole. It moves in the way that a satchel moves when it's poked with a pole. And you can kind of like hook under the arm strap and kind of like pick it up. And it's got a little bit of heft to it, so there's definitely something in it.
Okay, so it's in my hand now.
It's not in your hand, it's on the end of the pole.
Well, I'm going to kind of pick it up and try and grab it.
Okay, you can slide it down the pole to your hand. So you now have it's a leather satchel that's worn. It's been patched over a few times. The button on the front that kind of keeps the flap down has been like pulled off, like it's non-existent. It's still got the tang, I guess is what it's called, a little thong. That's what it is. It's got the thong, but it doesn't have a button or anything to latch it to. And yeah, you kind of like, you can give it a little bit of a shake, and it's got probably a pound or two of something in it. It does not jingle, I will say that. So it doesn't like doesn't do that.
Can I like squeeze it with my hand and kind of?
Yeah, you can. So like you squeeze it, and there something in it is really really hard. Like it's like something probably metallic. It's a box shape, but very thin. And then you squeeze something else, and like you squish into it, like, and then you squish you. It feels like it's a big cylinder. And it like squishes, like you can like almost crush it if you wanted to. It's very soft. And then there's another item in there too that it's circular, and it what is it? But it's got like a piece missing out of it, so it's almost like almost like a Pac-Man shape. You know what I mean? Like it's like a circle with like a wedge cut out of it.
Would you like to take these things back towards the light with our friends to try and inspect them a little further?
Let's do that.
Okay. You come back. What were you guys doing in the time that they were doing that? Was anyone going into the hole?
Good question. So the end of the hole does not open up into another room. It stops as best we can see.
It's possible that there's something there, but you would probably have to go in and see. It's possible it has another sliding door like this does, but you would have to go down there to see if it was there.
So, are we in the room now?
I'll you know what? Let's throw a pill bug at it, Horace. Let's see what we got. I can get on board with the pill bug theory of trap evasion.
No, yeah.
All right, so you like you throw a roly-poly down, and you got the light on it, and it's just milling around, like at the other end.
Do you want me to go through?
Oh, Dogan Shield. Oh, if you insist, I was actually just getting my valor up to do it myself, but you may be better suited for this, what with the novelty of the construction and intricacy of the stonework. Yeah, certainly.
I start going through the tunnel, but kind of slowly.
Okay, so you're making your way through. Even as a dwarf, you're going to have to be on your hands and knees to kind of crawl through it.
Before you get too deep in there, Oakenshield, do you want the old rope around the waist trick, or no?
But,
Yeah,
actually, before I go in, I do want to take my pole and kind of like poke it through and kind of like.
Okay, like tap the ground and everything. Well, you can't get a 10-foot pole in there. Like, so it's just
sure you can.
Oh, do you have a collapsible one?
I do. But also, you can't just poke it in long ways, or it won't go around the corner. Or can you?
Yeah, I guess you could. It'd be very difficult to tap though in front of you with it. You'd have to. I guess you could couch it. Yeah, you can
whack it back and forth.
Yeah, you can definitely do that. So you can do some shit. So you're down in there like tapping away. You're like Daredevil tapping away. Going nuts on it. You don't hit anything in particular. When you get towards the end, you kind of like tap it, and like the panel basically shifts, and you find that there is a way that you can kind of like slide another panel and theoretically go into another space.
So I can't open it from this side?
You can, yeah.
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 So I want to hold my breath.
Okay.
And slide it because I got that feeling.
Okay. So you kind of slide the thing open, and it reveals a room.
Toss
So-
the pill bug back.
The
Eat it. Eat the pill bug.
so it's got a bunch of like old chests in it, and a bunch of like room like furniture and things like that. Like, so it's got a table and chairs. It's got like a small couch, and they've been turned over. The chests have been broken open, and it looks like this was some sort of like safe room or something like that. But it looks like it's been ransacked.
Ryan,
Every time.
how would someone have gotten chairs, tables, chests, and all that stuff through that tiny opening?
Shrink ray.
Yeah, it was. They made it in the room.
Yeah. That's probably more likely, but I like the shrink ray theory.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Alright.
Or, I mean, somebody could have, like, interdimensional teleport something or another, or they bricked it up after they put all this stuff in.
Yeah, don't you have a ring that does that?
What?
Hey, last time I checked, we're only Wayne. Zagalotsky.
Hmm?
No one got the reference.
I did not.
The father from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I saw that in the theaters when it came out, man. That's about the last time I saw that movie. So,
Oakenshield, are you all right in there?
I yelled back, yeah.
Did you give me my
Supposed to
pill
be-
bug
Horace,
yet?
Horace keeps asking about his pill bug. Is the pill bug okay?
Did you see Horace's pill bug?
Listen, I only have 2 of them.
Poor guys. They deserve a hero's welcome to get back to Iron Guard Mine.
all right. So you're in this room. Are you doing anything, or are you just headed back down?
I kind of told them it appears to be a treasure room,
Treasure, you say?
What type?
but it seems like someone's already been through here.
Alas. Every time.
We could head in and search through it, though.
Does it look like it'd be worth taking a second look?
Or at least those
What?
of us who aren't in heavy plate mail.
For kind of like a quick look through. Is there anything that like will pop?
Go ahead and roll your construction tricks.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
So, what is it? You notice that the panel that you have that slides back and forth, it's a very simple construction, but it's very, very efficient. It slides really, really well.
Could I tell who made it?
Probably
Like, what
someone
race?
of dwarven or gnomish background.
Well, if you've got do you think there might be something in there worth poking around at, Oakenshield? If you got a hunch?
It doesn't look like there's nothing too valuable here.
Hey, Ryan?
Yeah.
Let's look.
I just thought of something. That room, like that tile thing, dwarves and gnomes made it, right? Or like something of that type, right?
Probably. That's his best guess.
Why the... Okay, no. Well, why the hell is it small even for dwarves?
Maybe it was built by
Because
gnomes?
Oh, okay, yeah. I
Or, you know,
should have
sometimes
thought of that. You know,
Sometimes even
should have
us-
thought of that.
us humans make things that are small that we have to crawl through, even though we're human size.
Do you guys want me to look through it while I crawl in?
Let's
Yeah. Sure.
we've found greater treasures in less or in more trodden rooms than these. I'm sure it's worth a look.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get this damned pendant to work. Maybe it can reveal something to us finally.
So,
So Vance will
What?
grease his way through there and see if he can get his
What?
dowsing pendant to work while Oakenshield gets over.
Okay.
once
Good job.
once they start crawling through, I'm going to look through the room.
Oh!
No, it's the other way. One is good.
Ah, that's a shame.
So,
Yeah.
Yep. So the
It's classic.
classic rod, it's just like there, and it just kind of goes like straight down.
Well, that's all I'm good for.
Let's see.
Really gotta buff that next time.
Ooh. So Oakenshield,
Uh,
you spend the 10 minutes looking, and you guys are there, and you notice against the wall, that there's another panel that looks very similar to the one that you've come up through.
Which wall?
Over here, this like kind of sideways cut one in the back corner.
Nice.
Oh.
There's a piece of
I
it
want
that in the middle that it looks like you could do the same thing, like click and move, and maybe there's another hallway or something back there.
to look through it, open it up.
Okay, so you go over and so let me roll here real quick to see if you detect anything.
Yeah, it's trapped.
Okay, so you click it and you slide it open, and you start hearing the sound of like stuff rushing towards you. What do you do?
Like, what kind of noises?
Like something's like coming towards you.
What happens when I close it?
When you start to, well, when you're pushing it and you're opening it, you're probably about halfway open, and then you start hearing the noise. So you want to basically try to push it back.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start like sliding it back. Coins start like pouring out of it, out of the like the crevice that's there, and then it kind of stops because you kind of are sliding it over.
it's coins.
Splendidly done, Oakenshield.
Oh, it's coins!
I knew we should trust that dwarven eye of yours. Never steers us wrong.
So you say it was coins?
Yeah.
Well, let's get a sack under it, open it up another crack. We can just have it all pour in. Hopefully, it's also not full of bees.
I'm
So-
going to kind of open back up.
Okay, you crack it open, put the sack under it. So it contains 700 silver and
Nice,
100
nice.
gold.
Excellent.
Ah,
Nice.
that is a very large amount of weight.
So you
Cha-ching.
guys,
I put it in the group loot pile.
okay. That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan, I had a thought. You know how that construct basically used, I think it was the elk rune to make the forge safe in number 9?
Something like that, yeah.
Could I do that as well? Or
What?
something like weaker than that, but in the same category?
Someday, when you have the ability to forge runes, yes.
Okay, awesome.
So, all right.
Well, let's wriggle on out of here, Oakenshield, and get the hells a move on. Those hobgoblins coming back up our backsides.
Ryphon, please give me a listen check.
He said.
Oh dear.
Sure is
Oh,
great being in
dear.
this highly defensible room that the hobgoblins can't fit in.
Oh dear.
What were you guys saying about gold?
I like money.
Hagertha and I are standing guard, right?
Yes.
Hagertha
Hagertha,
standing guard.
not-
You've been
yeah, would
worried
not,
about a pill bug.
Hey, you guys
Sweet
did
baby
bring.
boy.
You guys are bringing back the pill bug, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, no, the pill bug. I need to worry about the pill bug, not the gold.
So Hagertha like looks back in the room and she tells all of you like, shut up, you idiots. There's someone to the south of us.
I want to ready my crossbow.
You're in a hole.
So you guys are all in this room, and she's in the room too now. She's kind of like, pressed up against the side of the wall. She's like, I heard conversation to the south.
So we've
what-
all
what
shimmied out
language?
and we're in 38 now again then,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I'm gonna say everyone's in that room now.
What language?
She's like, I don't know. Not common.
Probably Hob.
It's quiet.
Should I
Give it a moment.
should I close my lantern?
Probably.
Couldn't hurt. Yeah.
Sure. I'm gonna just take a step over here and close my lantern.
Okay. Now you guys
Fans
are
look
in.
the same.
Just
You guys
so
are in
that,
pitch black right now.
yeah.
Everyone can make a listen check.
Oh, we actually rolled and not you? Oh, wow, that's surprising. Oh, wow.
Nothing.
Yeah, that. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
These are some quiet hobgoblins.
So you guys don't hear anything at this point. You're waiting around. You're kind of just sitting there waiting, and you don't hear anything. So it's possible, she'll look around and go, maybe they moved on.
Well, I'm
Okay.
100% chance we're perfectly safe now. I say we soldier on. I mean, what are the odds
but-
that all five of us wouldn't hear anything? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, what are the odds they'll come from the south and the north?
Thondon, can you look outside towards the south?
I can.
And not Thondon, but,
Okay,
Thor.
shoot.
Thorin Oakenshield.
yeah, Oakenshield. That is
I'll-
definitely not gonna get us in trouble with a lawsuit or anything.
I want to pop my head, look through the south and north.
Okay, to the north you see a wall. But to the south, I will say, from more south than what you're revealing here on the map, there's a faint glow. Like the room is slightly heated, but it's way far off in the distance, so it's kind of hard to see. But the room has a faint heat coming off of that room.
Could I tell if it's moving towards us or away from us?
You can't tell. It looks ambient, like an ambient heat,
Yeah.
like something
you like to
akin to
try
like a torch or a fire or something like that.
And
So it's
I
ambient.
kind of whisper back to the group and goes, I see a small heat signature out in the distance. I believe it could be like a torch or something along that line.
So you're saying I should turn back on the light?
Do you want to go down and try and check it out?
Keep it off for now.
Well, the
You're
rest of us need to be able to
blind.
see.
3 of us are blind.
Yeah. So it's just we can kind of head carefully, quietly.
Okay.
You want me to open it up like a little bit then?
Yeah, might as
Sure.
well just open it up the whole time.
And yeah, just gonna crank on full on Forge Blaze.
Yeah, I'll just open it up completely.
What are the odds that we didn't hear whoever these people are, and that they could beat us in a fight? Unlikely.
Did we see what was down this hallway while we passed by it?
You saw about that far into it.
I want, since the light is on now, I want to kind of check the bag.
So you want to check the bag while sneaking, looking for people.
Well,
We could
Never
do one then the other, or we could.
It's unfortunate that Thorin's ancestors dug too far and too deep.
Typical dwarf.
Would you like to juggle at the same time too? No.
Would you like to yodel or something?
So you open up the satchel as you're creeping, and look inside. It has a half of a tube of bologna. It's got a circle of cheese that has a wedge cut out of it, and it's got a flask.
Sounds like lunch.
Yep.
Are they rotted or are they fresh?
Fresh.
That is worrying.
How's that cheese? Could I look at the cheese?
Guys, we're stealth mode right now. bologna and cheese sandwiches later.
But we don't have bread.
Bologna and cheese between bat cutlets.
Coming up from the ahead of you, it starts opening into a room, and then the room is lit. So that's kind of the ambient light you saw, that the room is lit. It looks like there's at least one source of light that's being cast in this room.
You guys want to go over here or go into the room?
I think we need to poke our heads through the arch here to make sure that we're not attacked from behind if we do.
Yeah.
So you open it up. It looks like an identical clone of 38. It's just a completely bare room. It doesn't have grease. It's just completely bare. It's got some cobwebs in it and, things like that. Dust. But it looks like a clone of the 38 room.
So if there's nothing in there, then we'll just kind of soldier on, I think. I just wanted to make sure we were going to get punched.
Wait, it's bare of dust? Like it has no dust?
No, it has dust in it. It's got dust and cobwebs and
okay.
stuff like that. And y'all want to keep forging ahead?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up.
Is, quote-unquote, Thondon with us?
He's guarding the rear. So it opens up into a large room. And as you step into the large room, it's basically a room that has been dedicated to Crom.
Nice.
It's basically it's got a lot of reliefs, basically of guys in armor all over the walls. The flagstones of the room are in the shape of like kite shields, and then there's just this big bearded man in armor, with a big two-handed sword. On the far wall, who is kind of a classic representation of Crom, in leading armies in this kind of God of War kind of fashion.
So isn't
Only
this,
Arnie was here.
isn't Quam a kind of weird occurring thing in this dungeon?
No?
Not specifically, but Crom is kind of a god in this area.
Yeah, people in the town, like people in the capital worshipped him.
Yeah, he's
Is
Okay.
Crom Elven at
no,
all or no?
no.
No,
Alright.
we should.
Wait,
We should-
Crom is
you
the guy
haven't
that
you haven't let me
Arnie,
finish
that
the
dude,
description. So, in both corners, like this corner and in this corner, there are heated braziers that are producing the light. And then standing here, there are 4 hobgoblins that are on like watch.
oh.
Right here. So what we're going to have to do is roll for surprise. They're going to roll and y'all are going to roll. So pick who's going to roll for surprise. One person. Actually,
I
everyone
can do
roll.
it.
Everyone roll for surprise. We'll do it individually. But if you roll a 1 or a 2, it's not good.
For who? 6.
Oh.
It's a D6, not a D20.
Yeah, it's
Right.
D6. D6.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh.
What?
Yes. Okay.
Ooh.
Absent-mindedly, forgot he wasn't supposed to be lighting a cigarette while we're on stealth mode.
What about Hagurtha?
Oh. Agurth is yelling at Vance to put out his damn cigarette. Oakenshield's trying to bum a cigarette from Vance.
wait. What about the first roll from Tasso?
It was. I accidentally clicked D20.
No, Eric. No, you got a 6, Tasso. Eric rolled a
Yeah,
D20.
you had a
Yeah, no, you're good.
Hey.
Same.
Oh, my bad. I was looking at it.
Yeah, I rolled a d20. My bad.
No, you rolled a D. Oh yeah, you rolled a D20. Okay.
Well, good luck, guys. Let me know how it goes.
Literally only.
But I'm in the back. I'm hiding. They don't like me.
Literally only Vance and Hagurtha are screwed or having a bad time.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to go ahead. I've got to draw some map stuff here.
I think since they have a bad time, we all have a bad time.
Yeah, sounds like it. But yeah, before Ryan said there were hobgoblins, I was about to just lean over to Vance and ask, "Hey, you know if those hobgoblins worship Crom?"
I'm inclined to think yes now, before I would.
You could find a common hero instead of a common enemy.
Crom helps those who help themselves.
I think I might have cut out for some of you.
So, we do have 4 fighting people. So technically, we should be hopefully okay.
I think we're gonna be all right, especially
yeah.
with Ryfon's new double artillery power here. I think
Heck
that'll probably make a significant difference.
He'll roll two ones this time.
All right, I'm gonna back just a second. I'm sorry.
No problem. Get it ready.
So I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to go back into this hallway with me and with Horace and Oakenshield at the front, right?
But I was assuming that I was already in the front.
Well, yeah, me and you are in the front because we're the only tanky ones without Thondon here.
But yeah, we still need to find this entrance to the Hobgoblin Fortress.
I think we're here.
I mean,
I think
you're very, yeah. Maybe, but
I think we're getting real close.
I agree with you.
Oh dear.
4 is not a problem. It's when it gets to like 12, it's when it starts to be an issue. We also have, what was it, 6 further to our north that we know of?
Yeah, that's definitely not fun.
Yeah, I can actually hear the music now.
You know?
Man, I can never hear the music.
Can you hear it now?
This is the first time I could hear it.
Oh, I've heard it a few times. Like randomly out of nowhere, I just hear a little bit of static, like a
Yeah, I can hear that now.
electroshock therapy. Like
I
I
can
just
hear-
randomly hear it.
I hear a
Alright.
little bit like, whoa.
So, are y'all in the room? Can y'all see now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right, and so I need I have to
I like
roll
it.
initiative for both sides. Ryphon, you were able to act, correct?
Excuse me, I didn't hear you.
You were able to act. You weren't surprised, correct? Yeah, you rolled a
Correct.
4. So
Yes, correct.
go ahead and roll initiative. I will roll as well.
Tato, Ryphon, Oakenshield, Ryphon, and Horse weren't.
Okay. So the hobgoblins are still going to get to go first.
Ah, fuck.
So, and one thing I didn't really put in here. Let me do this real quick.
Yeah, where's the Shrine to Crom?
It's
With
not a
all the
shr-
weapons on it.
It's not a shrine with weapons. It's pictures of weapons and him leading battles. I'm just putting the hallway in here. So that way, that's where it comes in. There's no door there, but it was a quick sketch.
Doors are beneath Crom.
So. All right, so these guys are going to go.
Oh,
Oh, they're springing right into action.
that's worrying.
So they're
Joke's
gonna
on them. They're going to try to stab you in the heart and break their swords.
And
Yeah,
this
really.
guy goes running this way and runs.
That's
Okay.
not a good thing.
Also, before I forget, I renamed my armor to the Forge Frame.
Nice.
All right, so these 3 guys are gonna come. They step up and they like clack their shields, and basically they like line up and kind of the 3 of them basically have kind of a mini shield wall going. They're like overlapping each other's shields, and they're gonna take some shots. Go ahead, Oakenshield, roll 2, and Horus roll 1. D20, so for them to take shots at you. Okay.
Oh, come on!
So,
Come
Unfortunate.
on!
tink tink. So they're doing like some. They've got some swords basically, and they're kind of doing some pokes basically with it. Poke, 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 poke. Gladius style swords. And they're not getting any real room basically there with Oakenshield. But since you're kind of surprised, Horus, or you weren't surprised actually, but
Yeah.
you basically, they come up and they give you a good old poke in the ribs basically. It doesn't go through your armor, but he jabs you with the point of it and it really hurts. So you
Oh.
take
Yeah.
this much damage. 1. So
Oh dear, that could have been. That could have
He
been bad.
was turned to steel in the great magic field.
all right, those who can
Yes,
act in the first round get to go.
I'm going to swing
Okay.
at the
Yeah.
one right
I
in front of
wanna-
me.
Okay.
You know what? I don't have the spiked shield. which means, nah. I'm just gonna bonk him with my warhammer.
I think I hit that.
You did. So,
I think I'm just gonna bonk him.
so basically, you boom hit the dude, and like he's got that overlapping shield with like his two brethren, and your sword just kind of cuts through the shield, and the guy's not expecting that. He's expecting, the shield to work, and basically you're able to like cut him down the face, and like slice down like a good chunk of his face, and he dies.
Honey,
what are
I'm
these
home.
shields made of, though? What are these shields made of?
Here's open field.
They're probably made of wood with layers of leather.
Oh, are they like almost tower shields? Like they're square?
Yeah.
Oh, I might want to switch to one of theirs
They're not,
if it,
they're not like
actually
tower
works.
shields. They're
Yeah, not
they're
if it just
big
goes
shields.
straight through.
Ah, that
All right.
So
definitely hits.
no, it doesn't. So
Wait, what?
it didn't hit.
That's the 15.
It's a 15. It didn't hit.
On my 15, his
Yeah,
AC of 2.
your 15 hits 2. Mine hits 4.
Right.
No, I
So-
think want to move up. Okay, between them.
Okay.
You're getting flanked.
I know. I'm protecting you.
So you basically come down, boom, and you hit on top of the shield, and yeah, that's pretty much the breaks as there's a loud thud as your big powerful mace thuds up against this like leather and wooden shield.
So,
Who else?
so the AC is either a 2 or a 3.
Yeah.
Who's next?
Ryfon's got that
Ryfon?
good goose, I think.
Yeah, right, Fun?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get around them and try to shoot them from the back.
Okay. Where are you moving? Show me the squares. So
Oh wait, no, you're gonna go by the
So like this
you're
is a
gonna go by
hallway
the
here,
guys, so
yes,
and the guy
That's a
ran over
hallway,
here,
and
Eric.
that's a hallway too.
wait,
So you can get here
wait.
and then nuke the guy that ran down the hallway. Is what I was thinking.
Eric,
Alright, yeah.
Eric, if
I'll do
you
that.
go past them, they'll get an attack of opportunity on you.
Could I try to skirt around Horus, behind Horus?
So you've got, if you double move, you'll have 8 squares because you're wearing full plate.
Yeah.
You would go 1, 2, 3.
You could go to here, but you'll
4,
take an attack
5,
of opportunity.
6, 7, 8. You could go to here. That will take your full movement, and they'll get to attack you.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Alright.
I feel like you should just pepper them with arrows.
Could I try to get the guy who ran away from where I am, or no?
It'd have to be next round, I think.
It would have to be next round because, the guy's down a hallway, so you have no line of
Even
sight.
still?
I think you're right here, right?
I was all the way back here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you started, is in the back. And I'm talking, there's walls here and walls here. I'm talking, that guy booked it.
Yeah.
You want to just pepper these guys with shields since their shield wall has been absolutely decimated by Oaken's shield?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Vance. I feel like I need to do that.
Yeah, man, no, go for it. I didn't realize that your movement was restricted because of your armor.
I'm taking the left guy on, shooting after him. I'll try to move here and then
Yep.
shoot to left.
That'll give you sight. Okay, go ahead.
And then that's
Just roll
2
2
of the
attacks.
Forged Fatherless? Yeah.
Yeah, just roll 2 attacks.
Oh.
So,
Oh, yeah.
so thud, thud.
I'm thinking I'm cross-eyed.
Ever since that elvish LASIK surgery, I just haven't been able to.
Oh, Maybe you just don't have the eye of the tiger.
Yeah, maybe.
I swear, Tasso.
All right. And did Hagurtha get to act this round?
She was
She
surprised.
is surprised. She is scolding Vance.
So it was an all
For not
Billy
sharing.
surprise.
That's right. I am routinely surprised, honestly.
All right. So I think that's the round. So we'll move to the next round. Is anyone casting magic?
No.
I guess it's really Billy. Are you casting magic? Because I think everyone else is out of spells. So
Yeah, and I'm good.
okay.
Too bad we don't have a black magic woman too.
All right. Oakenshield, go ahead and roll initiative.
It's more of a gray magic, really.
Too bad I don't have bonk magic. You know.
It says it's rolling dice, but it's not rolling dice. There we go.
There it is.
All right, so I rolled a 1, so y'all get to go first this time. Or you can elect for them to go first, but it's up to you.
I'm attacking the one on the right.
Okay.
Actually, no, left.
One on the left is getting attacked. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Hey, there you go.
All right, so that
I think that hits.
Hey.
so basically you cut down the one and then like step it on top of his body. And the hobgoblins, now they're the shield wall is splintered, so it wasn't nearly as hard to hit them. And then like you just turn and like hack the other one down, and then you turn to look at the other one, like you, as he's there.
That doesn't hit, does it?
No, so basically you thud again on this guy's shield. This guy's kind of like cringing back at this point because he's not happy. He's not happy.
Yeah,
at
that's an understatement.
all right.
Oh, maybe he's just saw one wolf completely one shot 2 guys back to back.
All right.
I think I'm a lot better with my cross launcher. I don't know why.
And I've got my back 3. What are y'all doing?
Oh, I'll shoot again.
Hagurtha could come up and
Well, let's see
Black,
how
right?
Ryfon's shot goes.
All right.
Splendidly.
Well,
I feel it. Sending mind waves.
no.
Okay, on the second one is where the mind waves are going. I'm keeping my mind waves to myself from now on.
Real quick.
So
I want to see something. Hold on one second. Ryfon, roll about 6 attacks.
all right.
Okay. I'm just making sure that your die rolls double digits. I'm not joking. Like, I don't think I've ever seen your character roll double digits. Like, so I was just making sure there wasn't a problem with the macro. I'm like, no?
But guys, every
still young.
single roll he rolled after was double digits.
I'm still young. Yeah, I guess I just get nervous and close my eyes when I shoot something.
So, Hagurtha, you
All right, well,
wanna go
in
with
that, yeah, Hagurtha will step forward, exasperated by the entire situation as usual, and attempt to put an end to this.
Ooh.
Oh, that hits. Yeah, and that does the damage. All right, so she manages to go up and, like, with rage in her eyes, because, you know, these are the people that killed her crew. She kind of splices down on top of the guy and just kind of like pulls his shield aside and just like runs it through him, and he dies screaming.
Ryfon, quickly! Get the runner!
I'm going. Oh no! I have to fix my bow because I got a 1.
Yeah.
I got a nat 1.
Yeah, that's
Does the bowstring break or something?
yeah. The bowstring breaks and then it magically reforges itself a round later.
No,
Yeah,
no.
on the net 1.
He has to restring it, and it takes a turn, not a round.
Yeah.
A turn is 10 minutes.
Well, in that case, Vance, seeing the state of the unfortunate else equipment will spring into action, hero mode, and I'm gonna give the guy a little bippity boppity sleep down the hall. It's got a 240-foot range, and I've thought to myself for a very long time, why the hell does sleep need a 240-foot range? And this is why.
This is why. Yep.
This is why sleep needs 240 feet range. All right, so you make it down towards the hallway, and yeah, you see the guy, and he's running basically into a hallway, and there's a big sign that's been planted in the middle of the hallway, and you can actually read it because you're not far from it. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you're not far from it at all. The hallway says it's just like a big 3-foot iron spike that's been driven into the floor, and it's topped with an elven skull.
Nice.
And it's written. Actually, you don't read Hobgoblin, so it's written in the language. Oh, actually, you can read that language. You have that ability.
I got my magic hat.
Yep. It says, patrolled area ahead, 6th century, 9th cohort, Hobgoblin Occupational Army.
You want to sleep that guy?
So
Yeah, I gotta get that guy before he gets to his bros.
he's running, and then you're like, get down with the sleep town, and like, boom, he drops. Because there's no way you can fail. So he drops like right in front of the door.
Bippity boppity, your life is now my property.
Yeah, let's run and go
Wow.
grab him. Let's take him back to the king.
Oh yeah, we could.
Oh wait, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Yeah. Why don't we just kill him here?
Why?
Yeah,
Why? Great idea.
You know,
I
just
didn't say it.
just
I didn't say
bonk
that.
him in the head. Just bonk him
So-
a few times.
So I'm just gonna go up and slice.
Well, why don't we drag him back and then
Yeah, drag
wait
him
for
back.
that door there?
Copious
And then-
amount of blood stains.
It looks like we found this hobgoblin stronghold that you guys were looking for.
Oh,
Indeed.
Ryan, what did these guys have on them? Like they had leather armor, right? Or was it plate?
No, it's kind of a segmentata, is what they have actually.
Hmm?
Have you ever
It's
seen
like
Roman?
Roman.
Have you ever seen what
Yeah.
Romans wear?
Oh, Roman armor. Okay. Can I pick up one of their gladiuses and one of their shields?
Let's not tarry too long here, guys.
Oh yeah, I know. I just wanted to grab a gladius, put it in my backpack to see like if I could
All right.
because they have really good forge, right? They're forged pretty well.
I won't say they're like superior forged, but compared to a lot of other humanoid races, they're good. Like compared to what goblins
Yeah.
wield and what orcs wield, it's good. Compared to what like humans and dwarves make, it's probably not the best. It may be on par.
Is it
at
good
least-
metal at least?
Yeah, I'm talking. Odds are it's stolen metal.
Alright, yeah, I'll take one of the gladiuses, put it in my bag, and I think I want to switch to the square shield that they had.
All right, so you're messing around with where the dead bodies were.
I suggest we grab this guy and try to hightail it out of here since we
So,
found.
are
I
you down
believe
here
this
with-
is the-
Are you down here with them, like trying to get the body? Is that correct?
Yes, I am down here,
Okay.
Is
like
he still alive?
behind them, but not grabbing it, but like trying to help them. Yeah.
Okay.
Are we saying it's still alive?
Whoa! Vance did his part.
Okay, so Vance is back
Yeah.
there. So these two are trying to pick up the body. That's what's going on. The sleeping guy.
I can't even see where the body is. So
Before we
cross-eyed.
might wake him up. I want to tie his hands up.
All right.
Well,
so-
we're not waking him up. We're just dragging him in here.
Yeah, haul him away from his buddies up there to our
Yeah.
prom shrine, and
Yeah, we still might wake him up, moving him.
Will we wake him up, Ryan?
it's possible. It
It's
does not.
exceedingly unlikely.
it doesn't take much to wake up a sleeping person. I will say dragging him's probably okay, but doing much more than that would probably wake him. So is what I would give you.
Are we going to kill him or?
No, we're gonna smack him in the back of the head.
We're gonna drag him in, and like if we want to kill him, then so that they don't see a very large blood stain on the ground.
I believe you guys were looking for this hobgoblin fort for a reason, correct? I feel as though that a prisoner would be much better than your word.
That would be true, but I don't think we would bring him before the king.
Let's carry him in first, then talking about it.
Yeah. I agree with Ryphon. The sleep spell could last anywhere from 20 minutes to 2 or 3 hours.
Let's definitely tie him up. Let's definitely.
I'll tie him up. I'll tie him up.
Yeah.
With my good
I'm tying him up. I'm tying him up and then carrying him in.
Get all the loot off of him. Get all the weapons off of him. Make sure he doesn't have a knife tucked in his sock or something.
All right. So I need to get I hate to say it, I need to get kind of an order of operations of what's going on because I've got multiple people saying they're tying him up. I got multiple people. I got some people saying search him. I got some people saying no, just drag him in the room. So I kind of. I'm going to ask Tasso because you're there. What are you doing?
I'm tying him up first and carrying him in.
Okay, so you're tying him up, and then you're gonna, pick him up, carry him in.
Yeah.
Okay, so tying him up will take a little bit of time. Not much, but a little bit of time to tie up a person. You've got assistance there. I assume you are helping Ryphon. Is that correct?
Yeah, sure. I'm checking him to make sure that there's weapons as well.
All right, so you're just
that there are no weapons.
No weapons.
Well,
all right. So I'm
looking for weapons to make sure that there are none.
Yeah. So he's got a spear or a pilum. He's got a shield. He's got a sword, and he's got a dagger. That's pretty much his complement of what he's got on him. And
I'll give those to Horace.
Oh, okay. So you're searching him, you're doing all that. Vance, you're just watching over this whole scenario. Is that correct?
Contemplating my next move.
Contemplating the next move.
Yeah. But
Horace,
generally encouraging them to follow Ryphon's advice.
Horace, you are rifling through the dead bodies to get a new shield. Is that correct?
Pretty much.
Pretty much, or you are?
Yeah, I'm like rifling through them. I'm looking at the weapons and like the grade of them, basically.
Okay, you're examining weapons. And Hagurtha, what is she doing?
She is, as always, flabbergasted by the clown circus that we got going on here. We'll make sure that nobody's coming up this other way.
Okay. So that's exactly what I needed to hear. All right. So I'm going to move you back a little bit because they're coming into the room. And they're right about there. Right about that time, like, let's see. Hagurtha hears noise coming from this hallway over here. Like, people coming down that hallway.
Imagine she will hiss a whisper to us. Time to let's go.
Let's try to skedaddle up this way to the north.
Agreed.
He's tied up, right?
He's tied up.
Yeah.
Fireman carry him. Let's go.
And I have like a gladius and a shield, right?
You have a gladius and a shield, but you would have to get rid of some of your stuff. Otherwise, you're going to be weighed down. Like, you can't have multiple shields. You can't have multiple, like, you have a gladius, but you can't use it.
I think.
I don't think his stuff is that important, and I don't think your dog iron is that important either.
Oh, I I already dropped that iron.
Right.
I'm just gonna drop the square shield. Like, I was going to try to see how the shield wall worked, but
Are
I'm
we
just gonna
moving or
drop
not?
it.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Go.
I'm dropping the square shield so that we can get going.
I'm going to ready my crossbow. If I'm not carrying, am I carrying the guy? No.
I don't know who
All
else
right.
it is.
Damn it! Out of the way. Agartha will grab him and begin moving.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna help her.
Go north. Vámonos.
I'm going to ready my crossbow then.
All right,
Yeah,
and
I'm
what is your
helping Agartha carry
what
the
is your
body.
plan right now? Is it to run for the exit? Is that kind of what it?
I think at least to get out of their
Move.
inner sanctum until we can,
We're
catch
gonna
our
move.
breath somewhere.
Yeah, we're gonna move towards the exit, not necessarily hastily, but with a purpose.
How about
Seconded.
we move towards the wind room?
Well, in that direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys did put something in his mouth so he can't talk, right?
We tied it up. Yeah.
Okay.
We put duct tape is silver, man. Silence is gold.
All right, so I'm going to pull it back to the big map here.
Gage Agartha has actually got a pretty stout strength. She can
Yeah.
carry the guy, and that'll leave her two
Oh.
bruisers to be able to fight.
Oh yeah, Horse is gonna help her just so that we can move as fast as possible.
No, sure. Yeah.
He has a 17, so
Yeah, so does she. So
yeah.
Nice.
All right,
Thanks.
so you guys start making your way to the north.
Make your way downtown.
I think we're gonna try to go at least up to here, like up to 25 or something, right? Or over to 24.
do you guys
Right,
want to
guys?
try to be brave and get up to 22 via D, or do you want to go back the way we came?
Let's go back the way we came.
All right, I'm just asking. Just throwing it out there.
I was trying to push it up to maybe, try to get maybe not all the way to 1.
I want to at least get out of the main hallway, to 24.
It seemed like
Yeah.
in 6 there wasn't much going on.
When you get
That's
to
where the Cthulhu shrine is.
when
How
you
about
get,
we
Yeah.
go? How about 39?
No,
I think that Gage is probably right. We need to start heading toward the exit.
yeah, because we'd be trapped in 39. If he wakes up, he'll start
Yeah.
mumbling and stuff, and we don't
I
want
want
to
to
be
move up
trapped.
towards the exit, towards 1, yeah.
Wait, here's the thing.
I'm
So-
with Horus.
give me a second. So when you get to right here, you hear a commotion basically coming from 42.
Oh crap!
And a bunch of people talking and stuff like that. Ryphon, you're able to hear faintly Hobgoblin in the background, what the hell happened? And you hear them looking, and they're someone came in and killed Samuel, and they killed. And then you hear all of a sudden you hear a whistle being blown, beep 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 beep
Ah,
beep 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 beep.
So 39.
No, we're leaving. We are leaving. We're leaving.
Yeah.
Here, we could move back. I mean, we could either leave or we could go and end this whistle. It's either stop the siren or let it keep on going. They're going to find out or they're going to, they already know. So
Guys, we don't have enough firepower to fight off an entire Hobgoblin armada, okay, guys?
However,
We need
that whistle, hold on, guys, that whistle is bringing back whatever scouting party went up north. So we need to hide until that scouting party goes past us, and then we can get out.
I feel like they
25.
went back down to. I feel
we're
like
heading
that was
25.
25. All right.
Yeah.
I feel like they headed back down through 22 or something and got to 42. I feel like that was the party, the scouting party.
Let's go. If we're gonna go, we gotta go.
We're
So you make it to here, and everyone give me a listen check.
That's not the bow, so maybe I'm good. I don't know.
Oh God.
Blind and
Oh,
deaf.
come on.
William Keller over here.
Oh God. Ah!
Vance knows what's up, man.
So,
The human! Finally!
Nice.
Vance, as all this is like kind of going, and they're just like, why don't we go here? Why don't we do this? Oh my God, they're doing this. Like, you're just sitting there kind of like trying to like focus, basically. You're like, all right, I've got that math brain. And you start doing like arithmetic in your head to kind of like focus. And you definitely hear the sounds of something chasing you. And you distinctly hear the sound of something rapidly moving. Probably not humanoid. That is
Directly
moving,
behind us.
that's coming up your direction, yes.
We need to run.
Let's put.
So-
Here, I want to put some
Drop-
oil in this intersection. I want to drop some oil there.
Let's just kill the guy and run.
I think we need to keep him and run.
Fine. I'll drop all my caltrops behind us.
There you go.
I went
to
to ready my crossbow, and the first thing, if I see any movement behind us, I'm firing.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I'm dropping all
we
my
just need
caltrops.
to. We need to just bolt out, man.
Like right here, I'm dropping all my caltrops.
are you dropping him at where 26 was? Or no?
No, right there. So that
The
they
old choke
can't
point.
get around them.
Yeah, okay, at a choke
Like-
point. That's fine. Okay. So, you guys are moving. You guys are now, like, really starting to move. Like, screw this noise. And you're going. Coming up very quickly on you, you hear something here. It sounds like the roar of a large cat. Or possibly two or
Nice.
three large cats.
Oh my God!
As they seem to be stepping on caltrops. And then you hear their distinctive like roars and cries, and they start moving away. So they start moving back this way.
Good looking
Nice
out.
job, Boris. Good job. Way to think.
I knew those caltrops would come in handy.
Good looking out, man.
So
Let's keep it moving.
Yeah, I seconded.
now it's like whatchamacallit, it's almost anarchy with the amount of whistles that are being blown, and you hear them like coming. Some are coming from over this direction, some are coming from down this direction. It's not hard to figure out that like these guys are fanning out trying to find people.
I can't necessarily see where you're clicking.
Oh, I'm
So
sorry.
it was down in like the south of the map, basically.
Yeah,
Alright,
the entire south direction.
All right, let's keep
Basically,
it moving. We gotta
imagine
get back.
Agreed.
a fan pattern coming out of 42, like going.
This is Splinter Cell after he's gotten caught. We gotta get out of here.
Yeah,
There's
Wait,
no box
Ryan.
for us.
the exclamation
Ryan,
point has
number-
gone off. You know,
Everybody.
Ryan, number
Yeah.
9 is a safe haven, right? Nothing evil can get in there.
nothing.
we
The
do-
specific wording was nothing that wishes you harm.
Yeah, but then they can starve us out or burn us out. We need to escape.
Okay, yeah. Let's go.
Well, they can't starve you out, but the rest of us will die.
They might not be able to start me out.
So basically, I can just forge my days away.
Yeah. Ryfon ate like half a Limbus bread the other day. He's good for a week or two.
Yeah.
So,
But no, north is our safe haven, looks like.
Yeah.
all right. So you guys
Oh, man.
managed to make it back to the asylum portion.
And we're going back to 1, correct?
Yeah, one is
Yeah, we're rushing to 1.
And you guys you're making your move. God, you guys are lucky. All right, so you make it over to here, and you're gonna head, I assume, back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need everyone to make a Constitution check.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Guys, I don't have Constitution. Oh no.
Really? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I have 9 con.
Well, everybody's doing pretty great so far, man.
Yeah, I have 9 con too, so.
Hey, look at that!
Okay, so y'all.
We all got through.
So terror is a good motivator. So you guys are continuing to book it. You now have to go up, 60 feet of stairs, and you're running with a person well, her girth is a beast. So she's got this guy over her shoulder, and she's running up stairs like a super, firewoman, and just going nuts. And just going up the chain. So, all right, let's switch the maps again.
Okay, guys, can we get into 24 and just take a rest? Take a break for a second?
We're almost to the exit, man.
Yeah.
No, we aren't. We have to go all the way around 13 up to 7 and then back down to 1. Because that's a one-way door.
I wonder if I can bust it open with my charm.
We are not breaking down that masterful dwarven engineering.
It's magic. It's not going to explode it.
Do you guys want to try to go through the picture?
I really don't want to get trapped down here. If we found it, I'm sure the hobgoblins who've been hanging out down here for like a year know about this stuff,
Yeah, fine.
Let's get out of here.
So, as we are running past 19, Ryan, I'm going to at least attempt the charm of opening to see if I can force the one-way door open.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
No! God
No!
dang. That one I'm actually good at, and I still failed.
Okay. Let's keep going.
Well, keep running, then.
All right.
Past the Eastern Silk Dragon's lair.
Silk? Silk, you say?
We can come back.
Okay.
It's a long story.
I almost, for a second there, I thought we had Arnie in our party, and I was gonna be like, Arnie, tell the snakes in 6 or 7 to defend us.
Yeah. If only. He's just prankster. He just likes pranking people.
I know the perfect.
Ryan, those rolls don't. Oh dear.
Okay. So you guys continue to go past. You get into 16, and lo and behold, the orcs have reestablished their bastion here.
Oh God.
You notice 3 orcs that are standing basically like watch at that little like guard post that you guys had before. What do you want to do?
Say we could pay for passage. We could pay, or we could just try to. We could try to bribe them, or we could try to fight them.
Have we determined that the orcs and hobgoblins are enemies?
I am going to sling. No. I'm going to sling. I'm gonna sling a oil at them and just
no.
Scream,
carrying the hobgoblin.
You are carrying
apparently Hergurtha is all by herself. I was gonna say that I'd help her, but apparently Hergurtha is doing it all by her lonesome.
So here, let's try to walk past, and if they stop us, then we could try to talk to them. How about that?
They fired on us the first time they saw us.
Let's just bolt through, man.
instantly.
Just keep running.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
got you back.
let's keep running. Let's keep running.
Vance will
Let's keep
shout,
running.
"The hobgoblins are coming! Run!" Hopefully, they're also at war with the hobgoblins. Who
They're
knows?
not. I don't think they are. They think they work with them.
I don't know. You never know. Roll
As
the
you
dice.
guys are
Yeah.
moving through, they're going to take some pot shots at you with their bows. They're just like pop,
Hey,
pop, pop,
Professor.
pop as you're running through because they're the Tuscan Raiders when they're shooting at the, they're just like,
Yeah.
all right, I don't know, like let's just, let's give it a shot. All right, let me.
This is
I want-
why I was going to oil them.
Are they coming after us?
They're
Right now they're
shooting
just
us.
shooting you.
What?
Right now they're just
They're just
shooting at
shooting.
you.
They're just trying to shoot at us.
Yeah. So once we go through 13, they're not following us?
We don't know that yet.
You don't know yet. Oh, wait,
Okay,
I
so-
rolled way too many d6s. So, oh no, that's different ones.
Once
Yep.
we get to here,
So,
I kind of want to stop and kind
one-
of look if they're following us.
go ahead. I need 2 Horus roll twice, and Oakenshield roll once
D20.
for them shooting at you.
I think I just barely got it. I think I just barely.
What's your AC?
My AC is I think 1.
You think? What's on your page?
Yeah, my AC is 1.
Okay. Then yes. So you basically just like stick your shield up and like thud 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 as arrows are coming in, and you hear like the orcs yelling. They're gonna take another set of pot shots, and then y'all will be pretty much clear of them. This is gonna be the back end group. So Ryphon, give me 2 rolls, and Vance, give me 1 roll.
Oh no!
It's all right. It's all right. Ryphon's got fancy elven armor, and Vance is now fortified by the Forge Father.
Ryfin does have
See?
plate armor.
Oh god!
If you would like to do a response action, Vance, you can.
I would. So as we're charging forward into this kind of narrower hallway, Vance will drop his last oil pot and disdainfully flick his cigarette behind him over his shoulder.
Sweet. Totally can do that. Eric, what's Ryphon's AC?
It is a 0.
Okay.
Nice.
So Ryphon is missed
Oh,
as
wow.
well as you're going through. Yeah, Ryphon's got a really good dex, and he's wearing plate, so that helps a lot.
My AC is the best.
He's
So-
really good at hitting too. Like I'm
occasion.
just trying to make him shoot. He's just cross-eyed. He doesn't have a lot of health, so I'm not trying to get him killed.
All right,
But
so you
he
drop
wants
some
to get
fire.
killed.
I assume you're gonna drop it at the wedge point. So boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear gongs going. So you hear the orcs like hitting a gong, like ah. It's much. There's not as much organization as the hobgoblin whistles that sounded, purposeful, like beep 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 beep. Like they had different beeps for different things. This is just ah, it's just banging a
Just
gong.
go.
And you hear like oh coming from like 15, that kind of area, and you hear oh, and like you guys are now being chased by orcs. So that's good.
As one does.
We have
As-
fire behind us.
Yeah,
right here?
that's what Vance did. Vance threw his oil and like lit it on fire to kind of cover the way.
So let's keep going, but I'll throw some fire right here as
All right.
well.
If you make it there.
Why don't you throw it at the choke point, like right here or
So-
right here?
You get to here. You guys never explored this room up here. I don't know if you want to right now. Like, if
No!
you wanna- are you sure?
Yeah,
like,
let's go
I'm-
north.
It's the secret teleport directly back to the castle room.
Yeah, let's go north. It's probably not a room full of death.
It's definitely not a room full
Guys,
of death.
isn't that the way to the graveyard or whatever?
I think so, yeah.
No,
Hey, Professor.
your marker to the graveyard is here. It's on the wall right
okay.
here. Go directly east, and you should get to the. It's not the graveyard, but like the the crypts. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're here. I'll drop it right here. Fire. Boom.
Ah, okay.
So we've got another fire.
Well, no, just the one. Just the one. I'll drop
Yeah.
the one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry. You're right.
it's fine. Fire. Okay. Everyone, give me another con check because you guys have continuously run. This time it is at a -1 penalty.
Oh God.
So let's say +1,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's minus.
If you put -1 in there, it should compensate the right way.
Okay.
Oh God.
Whew.
Oh no.
Yeah.
9 is my con.
Same. I have the
Look,
same
Eartha,
time.
running the steam.
You're just carrying more stuff.
So-
You're carrying more stuff.
At this point, let's see.
We collapse, I'm guessing.
No.
You move it, sweet, go slower.
What is it? Horace, you take 9 points of subdual damage.
Oh God.
Whoa.
It's all right. You can sleep it off.
Yeah, we can
Subdual,
take this.
subdual comes back at the rate of 1 hit point a minute that you are resting. So it comes back really quick, but it's just you got to stop doing shit. So that's kind of subdued.
You guys
and
want to rest in one or something?
We
Hagurtha
can
takes
rest now.
2 points of subdual.
Subdual.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to rest.
Yeah, let's rest now. We have 2 firewalls, so to speak.
They can
And,
keep going. It's just they risk, more subdual hit point
Yeah.
damage.
I think we ought to keep cracking on, man, until we get out of this joint.
At that point,
You know
How
what?
about
they won't be
Let's
able to.
how about
move.
we- uh
Let's rest for 10 minutes. I feel like they need at least 10 minutes to get the first fire out.
Oh, they could just jump right through it.
That's true.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Just keep going. I'll cover
Yeah.
you guys' back.
Yeah,
All right.
the epic chase scene usually doesn't have a 10-minute break in it. I think for cinematography's sake, we need to. Are you all right? Come on, keep going. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
how far can we go until we take more damage like that?
The time frame for me, it gets smaller and smaller between checks because the more and more you're pushing yourself, the harder it is to go. So and the
Let's
checks
just
become
chill.
harder.
Just keep going. I'll cover you guys' back.
Guys, I only have 8 health left. If I take more damage, I'm down.
I mean, exactly. If I die, I don't necessarily care. So we can just hang out here
No,
for a little bit.
It's subdual
And-
damage. You won't die from this. You won't die. You might pass out, but you're not going to die. This is like heat exhaustion.
let's
and stuff. You're not going to die
stop.
from it.
Let's
Yeah.
stop in one. Let's stop in one, take a break for like 4 minutes, and then rush up the stairs.
So let's do it. I like it.
more
I like it.
running.
All right.
Keep going. I will cover you guys' back.
All right.
No!
Now we're
Yeah.
getting all the random encounters. Yes, sir. That's what I'm
Oh
looking for.
god.
I guess we can keep running.
We're stopping in one.
Can we just stop now?
No!
Okay.
I
You
need
should have
Okay.
gone before we started getting chased.
I'll stop role playing.
So you get into 7. 7 is, if I remember correctly, the blast room. Yeah,
Yeah.
with all the silhouettes and everything that are on the walls. And what is it? We're going to have to shift to another room. So
Oh god.
use my favorite room.
Guys, if we have to fight someone, you want to just leave them to the orcs?
Depends what it is.
I mean, if we can.
Yeah.
If we can do a fighting retreat, sure.
Oh, are the things at A portcullises? Ryan?
I believe so. No, those are they're they're gates that they're not gates. They're arches that look like an ogre's maw.
Damn it!
This
Because
B
I was
is the
gonna
portcullis.
say, if they were portcullises, we could just run in there,
Yeah.
drop them, and just relax for a little while.
I
This
feel
is
like
one-
we. I feel like we should relax for a little while, and then after the 10 minutes, we'll just be able to keep going for another 50 minutes, for
Yeah.
another 5 rounds.
Well, we're gonna
Yeah.
have to do something after this fight, so let's.
Oh,
we'll see
by the
how we
way,
do.
have I fixed my bow, Ryan?
No, because you have to spend 10 minutes doing nothing but like working on your bow. You can't do it while you're running at full speed. So,
Okay.
all right. So you run
What
into
the
that
hell are those things?
those to a room that's full of those blast
House.
marks that are against the wall. They haven't changed since the last time you were here. And what is it? You are confronted with really, really big frogs.
Oh god.
If only Arnie was here. He's friends with the frogs.
Actually, everyone roll d6 for me. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
1 through 3,
What?
you are surprised.
Woohoo, 6.
No! No!
Which makes a lot of sense because you guys are moving at high speed.
Very true.
Yeah.
I guess I was too busy looking behind and making sure nobody was falling back. Didn't see him.
Wait, what the hell is that thing behind us?
That's the guy you're carrying.
Oh, okay.
I picked a real good time to get up. What the hell are
Wait.
those?
Giant frogs.
Professor.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, all right.
Roll for both of your people on a 1 through 3. You're surprised. They have camouflage, so they're very flaugy.
Nice,
Hey,
nice.
Professor.
So surprised. Everyone's surprised all the time.
I'm not surprised. But,
You're
Professor,
What's up, Tasso?
I just remembered something. Don't I have some type of like necklace that when we were playing Barrowmaze,
Yeah.
when we encounter the frogs? Don't
Oh,
they
yeah.
have a necklace?
We did. We did.
These are giant toads. These are not giant toad people.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
A
imagine-
subtle distinction.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are not froglings. These are frogs that are really big, or toads that are really
Forrest,
big.
Okay.
throw your pill bugs. Throw some pill bugs at them.
That's
No!
actually a great idea. This is the most appropriate time for a pill bug to rescue us.
You can throw.
I'm sorry, Pilly number 1.
Yeah, you can
For
throw
the
like
good of the
5
kingdom.
pills.
Listen, I've already named them.
All right. This looks like
That's unfortunate.
I think this is probably a more appropriate order of what you guys probably would have been in. Is that correct?
Wait, why am I in the front?
Because specifically, he said, Oakenshield said, "I will cover the back."
You also have the light hat.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Oh, God.
All right.
And you
So
have the second highest health.
the only
So-
person that can possibly take an action is Tasso. So go ahead and roll initiative, Tasso, to see if you beat these guys.
Oh.
You don't, so they get to go. All right. So 1, 2, 3. We'll go there. This one will go to
Was it?
there.
Oh.
This one will go to here. And I I think this one's going to go to here. All right, so these two right here, go ahead, Horus, and roll. They're going to attack. Each one's going to attack once. So go ahead and roll.
Wait, I have to roll 4d20s?
No, 2. Just 2.
Ah, alright.
I hope that
Oh,
15.
baby!
Hey, there you go.
Okay. So, and your armor class was 1, correct?
Yeah.
All
They didn't hit me, did they?
One guy's really close. He like latches onto your leg, and then you kick him off. This one up here, Ryphon, go ahead and roll. He like shoots his tongue out at you, and like it's gonna try to stick at you and get you.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Really
was gonna
long
happen.
tongue. Dang.
15 feet, yeah.
Wow. It's like those little
Okay.
sticky frog things you get from the 50-cent machine.
Yes. So basically you manage to like move out of the way basically as this sticky like protuberance basically comes out. And what is it? Vance, go ahead and roll. This thing's going to shoot towards you because you're little. So it's not going... It can't swallow people in full plate, or it can't tongue people in full plate, but it can tongue little people. So
Yeah, well, I hope he likes the taste of chainmail.
okay,
Nice.
so you managed to duck. You're like shit, shit. So the only person who can get an action right now is Oakenshield. What are you doing?
I'm moving right here.
Okay.
I want to. Can I throw this out here? Oakenshield has made it a point to have his crossbow ready
That is true. I'm
at
going to
least
give you.
20 different times tonight.
That's true.
Yeah.
I have failed in that. You guys
But
need
he
to remind me
didn't-
of that. So Oakenshield, before your action, go ahead and take a crossbow shot, and then you can take an action.
Sorry for being late.
Looking out for you, man.
Thanks.
Oh, well.
I mean, it probably hit, but
Yeah, it's just a frog, right?
It did hit. Which one were you aiming at?
But
I
their
guess this
their
one.
thick
Okay.
frog carapace is just too
it hit
much.
it in the toe or something.
Okay. So you hit it. It sticks in, but it doesn't look like it cares much because
And I'm
you know.
moving
Yep.
here.
Are you gonna attack the
And
same one or a different one?
Different one. The one in the middle.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack.
Hey, there you go.
That definitely hits. So. Okay, so you cut into it really deep, and the frog is still standing, and it
Oh, God.
so it's got a very big gash and it's like, ugh, and it gives kind of a nasty croak as you're there. All right, Vance, go ahead and roll initiative. Actually, are you casting, Vance? Are you casting?
No, I'm running on juice as it is.
I thought so, but yeah.
Um,
Oh, go ahead and roll an ish.
just the old E6.
Yep.
Ooh, dang.
All right. So
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
they go first.
Wait, what?
I rolled a 5. You guys rolled a 4.
Okay, yeah.
Ryphon, go ahead and roll another attack as the thing shoots its tongue back out at you. So it, and you still get out of the way.
Nice.
And at this point, Horus, you're going to get attacked once, and Oakenshield, you're going to get attacked twice.
Okay, I'm safe.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no!
Okay, it crits. So, on a crit, it swallows you whole.
What?
Wow.
How large are these frogs?
Big enough to have a 15-foot reach on their tongue.
They have 50. They weigh 150 to 250 pounds.
Oh my god!
They're really big, and they can only swallow things that are dwarf size and below. So You
No. I got an idea.
Yeah, I get it. You're
No.
gonna gut it from the inside.
No.
so
Something you.
you're gonna take this +1. Oh, whoops. 3. You take 3 points of damage from it biting you as it swallows you, and then from the stomach acids and juices, you will take 2 more. And
Okay.
you are
Go,
stuck.
Pinocchio.
You're stuck inside a frog.
Don't worry about it. I'm good.
Oh,
He can cut his way out of it, though, right?
it's possible he
Maybe.
can make attacks.
Yeah.
I don't need to make an attack.
What are you
Alright.
about to do? Oh,
Gonna
well.
give it some wicked indigestion, I bet.
Yeah, it's hardcore.
It's got like a beard hair stuck in its teeth. It's terrible.
I can do instant death.
Yours or his?
I can kill him right now, just like that.
All right. Well, it's y'all's turn, so y'all do what you're gonna do.
I'll go last.
If you're gonna instant death it, go first.
Okay. I want to take the poison foul I got and just dump it in his stomach.
Okay. I will.
Isn't this one pretty hurt? Why don't you just attack it?
No, it's this one that swallowed him, I think. The farthest one down.
All right, cool.
All right. So
Okay.
it's gonna make a saving throw to see what happens. I'll make it in front of y'all. The poison has no effect.
Yep,
Oh, come
that's what I thought.
That is unfortunate. Would have been perfect.
Yep.
I'm also going to require you to make a saving throw versus poison as well, because
Yeah,
you're
that's what I
in
thought.
the thing's belly that you're dumping the poison. But I'm going to give you, since you're not, directly swallowing it, I'm going to give you a +4 modifier. So, save versus poison with a +4. And remember, you have a +1 from your Ring of Protection as well. Okay, so you make it, so you're fine. So that's you.
It's nice.
All right, everyone else. I'm gonna mark so we know. That's the guy who's got Tasso. So the one with a little mark.
If we attack it, will we also hit Tasso?
You don't know that. You can try.
I think I need to just bonk the guy in front of me,
Okay.
the toad in front of me, and let's hope this works.
There you
Ooh!
There you go.
That
Do
hurt.
some work.
That hit. Did some damage. So you crack it on its blubbery head, but it kind of squishes in, and it's still up and cooking. But it's definitely got it's one of its eyes is kind of like you shattered the eye socket, and one of the eyes is out. All right.
Next round, you got to try to distract them with some pill bugs.
Hagurtha, she will have to put down the dude in order to partake in combat.
So, is she able to carry him over one shoulder with her big, beefy Nordic arms?
Why
She
don't you
can.
just-
So rather than leaping into combat with her sword, she will loose a throwing axe from her belt and attempt to chuck it at the guy one-handed.
That'll work. I can live with that.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna have her chuck the guy at one of the toads.
Dude, that guy's our payday. She's not dumb. She knows how this works. Hagurtha's got bills, son. All right. So this one on the top, Horace just gave him a thwack, and this guy in the middle got a little snicker snack from Broken Shield already, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
and
the one in the middle is more damaged.
Yeah, so let's aim for old guy there then with the throwing axe. Thwack!
that definitely hits for 5, and that is one dead giant toad. So she throws it, and she has a really good shot, and it cracks its spine, basically. And the thing just kind of goes limp and kind of deflates as it shrinks onto the ground.
She uses her free hand to pull out her aviators and puts them on slowly.
All right, and we still got Vance and Rifon.
Vance is inspired by his northern companion and will attempt the same. Ka-ka-ka-cha on the top one.
Yeah, so that one misses. Actually, it thuds into the frog. It just hits it hilt first. So like, and like dunk, and it hits it hilt first, and like it just bounces off its blubbery hide.
Listen, I told you all. I always used to play this game at the bar. I need a few beers in me first. That's all I got, guys. I'm sorry.
Actually, you hit. You should have had a +1 on that for range because you're in short range.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I secretly meant to do.
So go ahead and roll damage.
I did. Oh, no, 4.
There it is. 4. Dead. That is exactly what it needed.
Boom.
Okay, guys. Once we kill the one that does not have Oakenshield in it, I know how we can save Oakenshield.
You can just jump on it, like make him throw up.
Well, I mean, I was gonna do a much more badass thing, but sure.
I'm just trying to workshop it. Throw ideas out.
Rifon, what are you doing, bud?
No one tries to eat me and gets away with it. On the Dragonheart.
And honestly, fighting giant spiders, Rifon is used to them trying to eat him. Hey, there you go.
Oh, that's an unnatural 20.
Yep, dirty 20 for 5 damage, and roll another attack.
Same one.
Wait, with Dragonheart? Oh. Oh, yeah.
Boom, 13. That hits as well. So, grand total of 11 damage. And that drops it.
Yeah, you're not allowed to eat me.
I don't like the extra rolls that he's doing.
Those are for his HP. For the HP of the things, rather than having, he said last time.
Yeah,
he's like rolling random HP in battle instead of ahead of time or something.
Yeah, I like that. I heard a guy say it, and I'm like, oh, that's a really good idea. So I stole it. So I have to give him credit. I will look it up. So the guy, but yeah. So I think that's everyone for the round. Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right, then let's go ahead and roll initiative. And let's see, who do I want to roll? Oakenshield, go ahead and roll initiative. I like it because you're stuck in a frog.
Yeah. The center of attention here for the moment.
Come on.
My thing says rolling dice. It's just taking forever. Got that 6. Got that 6. Needed that 6. Got the 6. All right. So, first things first. Oakenshield, you will take 2 more points of damage from acidic juices inside the frog. And,
tender.
Yeah, it's very tender. And the frog is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's gonna start popping off. I was like, it's got its food, so it's satiated. It can't fit any more in its stomach, so it's just gonna go home.
How far? Okay, if I sprint at it, can I just jump on it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to jump on it. by
can
just
I
like
attack first?
sprinting. Yeah, sure, yeah.
Here, I mean, you could try to block it off.
I want to
In front of
take
it.
my sword and go straight towards its wing.
Okay. You get to roll an attack if you're inside of it, but it's at a -4.
Ouch.
So.
I don't think that's going to make it.
That is not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to jump on it and yell, Agartha, help me out over here! Like I'm just gonna try to grab it and keep it from moving.
Okay, roll an attack without any modifiers. You can probably just use your mace to see if you can grab a hold of it.
Do you want me to just do a natural, like, just 20, D20?
No, because it'll keep your strength in there. That'll add
Alright.
on.
Damn it.
Okay, so you go to grab it, and it's slimy, and you just slide off of it.
Damn it! We need to get him out of there!
So Hagertha can't imagine she would be able to move more than, like, she can't go too fast
Well,
carrying
I
lots of space.
sprinted and jumped at it.
Yeah, but so she's gonna move her regular 20-foot. Yes.
Yeah, she can move eight squares if she double moves.
And then, so she's gonna single move and then chuck another axe at the thing.
Okay, go for it.
That is considered. It's me. I'm sorry. Let's read. So, ciao. Sad face.
Sad face. So yeah, no, she manages to whiff by. So basically, she's trying to be extra cautious because Horus is there, and it throws her aim off. Alas. So, just so everyone knows, because I just looked it up real quick for those in the audience, Bandit's Keep. If you go on YouTube, the guy does tons of BX stuff, and I really like a lot of his opinions. So, Bandit's Keep. So, it's a good station. Go watch it. Anyways, continue. So that's our Gertha. And
Vance try to do the same thing. I don't.
Here, I can.
At this, you'd be at -1 at this range, Vance.
I can make my 6 move.
Yep. Boop. Yep.
And
that'd
then
be a +1.
And chunk him with the high speed close in action. So let's try that. Vance needs all the help he can get. And this time I remember to put the modifier. Ha ha! What?
Wait.
17 plus 1 equals 0 in this calculus.
For some reason, it said +1/+1. Oh, it's because you did a +1. You should have just did a 1 for the modifier. So you would have hit. So go ahead and roll.
Yeah. My 1 damage.
1 damage. So.
I'm helping.
So. All right.
Oaken Shield! I know you're in there. Somehow me throwing knives at this thing will cut you out, I'm sure.
So I can move. Yeah, I could move 4 and then I guess throw a dagger.
Yeah, you could do that.
Would I have a modifier of +2?
You would have a modifier of whatever your dex is. Just do a bow attack. Just roll your bow attack, and then it'll just do different damage. We can roll the damage if you hit.
It's still a 6.
Oh!
There you go.
So a dirty 20, and roll a d4. That's the damage for the dagger. Got the same damage, so. All right. The thing isn't looking good. But I think that's everyone for that round. All right. So, Ryphon, go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh,
Dang.
no.
That's me. So, first things
That's on
first. Oak and Shield, you will take 5 points of damage from stomach acid and stuff.
Oh, dear.
And at this point, the thing is probably just going to, yeah. Well, it's going to do what frogs normally do, or toads do, when they kind of keep getting assaulted and lambasted. It turns around and it's going to vomit all over Gage. So all over Horace. And it just kind of regurgitates.
Wait, since it's throwing up.
Yeah, it's throwing you up on him.
Tuck and roll, man.
You know, just saying, I still had 17 health left.
All right, so it and like basically you get covered in like bile, stomach acid, and a dwarf as it comes like barreling out basically at you. Mr. Dwarf, I want you to do a saving throw versus paralyzation with no modifier. Actually, if you have a dex modifier, you can put your dex modifier in it.
So it's a +1.
Yep, and you have your ring of protection, so it'd be 2. So, okay, so you succeed.
Nice.
I think I made that.
So, as you're like getting vomited out, you were trying to like stab your sword into the thing, and you let go of your sword, and it was like staying in there, and you quickly snatch it and pull it as you're coming out, and you manage to hold on to your sword.
Damage?
What?
Does it deal damage as it's coming through?
No. You just grab the sword as it's vomiting, and you hold on to it so you don't lose it. It would have stayed in its stomach, and it would have hopped off. So it vomits and then just starts hopping off to get out of there. So there you go.
Would it cause the attack of opportunity?
It can, not for you. You've just been regurgitated. But Gage, if you want to take a shot at it, I'll allow you to do so.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, definitely.
So as it turns to get away, you break its spine, and it goes down.
No one tries and fails to eat my dwarf.
Yeah.
So you hear from behind you, anyone speak Orc in the party?
I think I do.
I think I do as well. Yes, I do.
Okay, you hear from behind you, you hear like,
Oh, no.
I think they went down there. Like, yeah, fire here. Fire mean they're there. I think, yeah. And so you start hearing that like echoing down the hallway, and like, hey guys, I think they're over here. Okay. And that starts echoing through the halls.
I'm
As
going to my crossbow.
Let's keep it moving.
I assume as you guys are continuing to move.
Yeah.
Head down.
Also, if you guys want to know what I was planning, it was going to be badass and awesome,
So
and I couldn't do it.
everyone give me one more constitution check as you have a 100-foot staircase in front of you that you're trying to run to get to the surface.
Here, I also want to put some fire over here to try and throw them off the trail.
Okay,
Put some oil over there.
that'll work.
Ryan.
Off an oil.
Before everybody takes the ascent from the depths here, everyone take a big whiff of this. It'll help. I'm going to pass around the smelling salts, get everybody a big lung full to open up the air passages, and I guess that'll probably use up the remainder that I have there
Sure.
to see if that'll help us in our
That'll work.
last final stretch.
So it would have been a -2 penalty. I'm going to make it a -1 penalty. So it's basically giving you a +1 to the roll.
I like it. Appreciate it.
Oh, no.
Drugs.
Oh, God! Guys, I might pass out here.
-1 or +1? Oh yeah, -1.
It's -1 total.
Ryphon and I might both pass out here.
Ugh. Girth is not looking so good.
All right, so you all start chucking up the stairs. So Hagurtha will take 5.
She's down. She's got 1. She's doing it.
She's tough.
Oh.
Ryphon, you will take 3. Subdual.
Oh,
And Horus, you will take
Oh no!
8.
No!
That was the magic number, huh?
geez.
That was the exact number.
So
When
if you're right at 0, you're puking your guts out and you're really slow, but you can keep moving. You're not running
Okay.
anywhere. You're walking everywhere. But you guys are
Wait, am
slowly
I-
ascending.
Am I puking because I don't
You're just-
eat?
That is true.
You're tired.
You start puking and it's blood. Like a black
Oh, nice.
bilious blood comes up.
Oh,
You start venting plasma.
Your nacelles are
That's
closed. So and
that doesn't sound good.
with some gasping breaths and like smelling awful, you guys have got like puke all over you. You've got like frog guts. You've got everything. You manage to breach the surface, and you get that like smell of crisp air, like that's not dank and of a dungeon, and you've successfully made it back to the surface. And that's where we'll end it for tonight, because I think that's a perfect spot.
Here, Ryfon's still perfectly clean. I just want to make that
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
clear.
Whenever I mention
A little
dirty,
bit of a sweat.
I look. It's a shimmer. It's a shimmer.
it's a beautiful shimmer.
Oh.
He shimmers in the moonlight, and there's like a purple almost to him that's can only be described with elven poetry. Human words don't have
Yep.
the verbs to describe this.
Oaken Shield is going like, no, smell his own pits and could be like, huh, I smell good.
Smells lovely. Smells like I did a hard day's work. So between that and the orcs, I'm gonna say tonight is a 350 kind of night for XP.
Ooh.
And if you guys manage to get back to civilization, then we'll start counting gold and
Yep.
all that kind of stuff.
The next day in the game, we're definitely heading to the game, to the town.
Yeah.
Then I will plan on that being the next thing y'all are planning on doing. So, all right. I hope y'all had a good
And
time.
we gotta check on Arnie. We gotta see how Arnie's doing.
It's only been
Yeah,
a day, so.
Yeah.
It's only been a day.
So, all right. Yeah, your elf met these people, and you're like, let's go into this dungeon, and they go on like this super expansive kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we hit our time. That's good. 350. Hit the Discord and talk if you need to ask me anything, and then. But other than that, all right. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks again, dude.
No problem.
Sure.
Y'all have a good one.
See you too.